Maybe 6088 Brownsville Road Extension. I'm going to piggyback on what Brian said, that Eden Gardens is basically a dumping ground. They bring in triaxles and dump, I don't even know where they're coming from. It's a different triaxle constantly. And they're dumping, when they leave, they are leaving mud and debris all over Brownsville Road, which we all know is illegal. Outside of that, looking at this week's bill pay, we have an attorney fee for almost $70,000, and we have an engineering fee for almost $37,000. All right, just keep that in mind. I have been pretty faithfully attending these meetings for, I have gathered probably about a year and a half's worth of agendas and bill pays. And probably like many of you, I go on and they just get dumped on the table or somewhere. So I decided, I need to get these organized a little bit. And I was sorting them, putting them in chronological order. And when I were done, I would really clip on them. Like the teacher that I am, everything has clips. And I was looking at the beginning balances. So these date back to, my beginning balance is March 2021. And then my newest bill pay was September 23rd, 2022. When I looked at the differences in the numbers, I was really taken aback and quite appalled at what I found. Do you ever, look at something and your heart kind of skips a beat because you really can't believe what you're seeing? And this is what I found. The March 25th, 2021 bill, the bill pay had a beginning balance of $2,795,698. $2 million. By the end of September 23rd's paper has an ending balance of $659,042. $659,042. A little bit of math. This board has spent $2,140,000 in a year and a half. The kicker is there's nothing to show for it. And there's no revenue that comes in for at least 6 months. Nothing comes in until April. We will bring in maybe $2 million. So according to this meeting's bill pay, you're going to pay out another $209,501. We're going to have a balance of $539,178. Have we ordered salt for this year yet? Have we even paid all of our bills, especially the attorney fees that seem to keep trickling in? How are we going to possibly afford the level of police that we currently have next year? This board cannot afford to pay any bills. You cannot afford to approve these action items on the agenda tonight. You cannot submit for an LSA grant for Maple Heights Park if Harshman is involved. If there's somebody in the office that's going to do all of the grant writing on it, maybe. Number 7, you can't approve Harshman to survey McShane. There's no money, and it's not an immediate necessity. Number 10, even approving $1,000 to the rec board for breakfast with Santa is really not a necessity. Can we really afford to do the following? Number 2, add 2 yield signs at Boyd and Fry. Add a stop sign at College and Norman. Can we really afford to buy tires? And I don't know about how we're paying Sparsick to repair Cold Bluff. Don't even bother discussing anything as in item number 4 under the discussion to authorize Harshman to survey El Ramo Park. There's no money to do it. It's not a necessity. You do have to approve the contract with Serums, or we have no EMS service. That's your job. So again, let's remind you of, and the entire township, what the duties of a municipality and supervisors are. The Township Supervisor's Handbook states that municipalities are primarily responsible for public infrastructure and the primary providers of public safety services. The board also performs all executive functions, such as formulating the budget, providing for ordinance enforcement, approving expenses, and hiring and overseeing employees. The members of this board have failed in their duties. These are chargeable offenses. The members of this board must resign immediately. You have bankrupted this township. Is that a good word? Write that down. Remember that word. The three that have been on this board the longest, Trax, Dare, Lawson, stand up and leave. Resign your positions, and then shut this building down, get a forensic audit, and find out what is going on in this township.
Okay, thank you. Next comment?
Thank you.